Hi and welcome to part 3 of getting the most out of Traxxas T-Maxx. If you saw the first 2 episodes, you would have seen how we installed the remote start system to the T-Maxx. We went through an in-depth installation process, so you can see how it was done. In episode 2 you saw how we actually demonstrated it in practice and using it to start. Today we're going to look at another addition which is designed to extend the running time of your T-Maxx by adding a secondary fuel tank to the T-Maxx. And what we've done is, we'll just get a little closer, we've added a Traxxas J-Tow fuel tank. We've got it sitting on top of the battery box here, and it's held in place by a couple of pieces of Velcro. At the front it's held in place by a tie, and this tie comes down and goes through and sits underneath the 2 screws that hold the reverse servo in place. At the back it's held in place another tie. The tie is going up through the bottom here. We've pushed it through the little rubber washer here. It pulls through nice and tightly, and then we've put a little bit of fuel tubing over the top of it to hold it in place. So that locks it nicely in place, so it's not going to go anywhere. So we've gone from a 125cc tank, added another 75cc, so it's now a 200 cc tank, which really extends those running times, which just basically increases the fun. Okay, as far as the configuration of the tubing goes, the piece of pipe which normally comes from the top of the exhaust, instead of coming to the top of the existing fuel tank, it now goes to the very top, or the lid of the secondary tank. And what that does is it pressurizes that tank. It then forces fuel out the back of that tank and into the top of the existing tank, which then forces fuel out of the bottom of the existing tank back around and into the carburetor. So basically we're just going in an anti-clockwise direction all the way back around and into the carburetor. Very simple, and it's very effectively. So when it's running, you won't see this one emptying, because as it is emptying, it's being refueled by this one. So you won't actually see this one here visibly drop until this one is completely empty. Very cool. Okay, another cool feature of this twin tank system is the opening and the closing system. You would think that now, having 2 tanks, you need to open 2 lids. Well, the beauty of this system is, what I've done is I've taken the existing tie, if you want to call it, of the Traxxas J-Tow tank, and it's going down and it's connected up and through the lid of your existing tank, and is just helped to be held in place by this little rubber tubing. And then I've put another Traxxas J-Tow tie, and I've got it running through this first tie. So when I pull on the tie, they both open at exactly the same time. So you can now refuel them at the same time. Very, very cool. So that's another cool feature of this tank refueling system. Finally, I guess you're going to be wondering, well, how does the body handle all these extra tanks? Does the body fit onto the Traxxas T-Maxx now? It does. Basically all we need to do is now cut a little window and the side window of your Traxxas T-Maxx, so we can now refuel. So when the cover's on and you pull back on the lever, you can refuel the existing tank and the secondary Traxxas J-Tow tank at the same time. Very simple, very effective. Okay, so that's basically it. Love to hear some feedback on what you think of the idea. Like I said, it's great for increasing the running times of your T-Maxx, and it's very straightforward. The secondary fuel tank, it doesn't cost very much to get one. I just happen to have another one because I have a couple of Traxxas J-Tows, but yeah, not a big investment to increase your running time. So until next time, and next time we will be talking about how we can add a remote stopping system to the T-Maxx using a secondary servo. So until then, have a great day. Bye for now.